Imagine for a moment feeling like a vital part of yourself, a deeply personal and intimate part, is slowly slipping away. You're not alone if you've ever felt that quiet worry, that gnawing frustration when things just aren't working the way they used to, or the way you wish they would. It's a challenge many men face, often in silence, carrying a heavy burden of embarrassment and concern. Perhaps you've tried different things, maybe even consulted doctors, only to find the solutions offered felt like temporary fixes, or just didn't quite hit the mark. It's a painful reality that can chip away at confidence, strain relationships, and make you feel less like the man you know yourself to be. But what if I told you that the answers, the real keys to unlocking a surprising reversal, might be found not in complex prescriptions, but in some surprisingly simple, often overlooked aspects of your daily life? These aren't just old wives' tales. These are insights that have even surprised many in the medical community, because they get to the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. In this video, we're going to explore some profoundly impactful, yet beautifully simple, habits and understandings that can transform this often painful reality. We'll look at how things you might consider small can make an enormous difference, helping to bring back that vitality and confidence you've been missing. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you. Now, let's dive straight into the very first, and perhaps most fundamental, area that doctors are increasingly realizing holds a massive key to addressing erectile trouble, the health of your blood vessels, and the incredible power of something called nitric oxide. Think of it this way: for an erection to happen, blood flow needs to be robust, strong, and unhindered. Our bodies are marvels of engineering, with an intricate network of blood vessels that need to be flexible and open, like clear, free-flowing rivers. When these rivers become narrow, stiff, or obstructed, that's when trouble begins. And the surprising truth is, many of the lifestyle choices we make daily can either contribute to these blockages or, conversely, help to widen and relax those crucial blood vessels. One of the most powerful natural compounds for this is nitric oxide, a gas our bodies produce that signals blood vessels to relax and expand. It's like a natural vasodilator. When nitric oxide levels are healthy, blood flows freely, and that includes blood to the areas most important for an erection. So, how do we boost this amazing natural substance? It's simpler than you might think, and it starts with what you put on your plate. Foods rich in nitrates, which your body converts to nitric oxide, are your new best friends. Think about vibrant, leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens. And here's a real powerhouse that often surprises people: beetroot. Beets are absolute nitric oxide factories. Juicing them, adding them roasted to your salads, or even blending them into smoothies can make a significant difference. Another surprising helper is dark chocolate, specifically varieties with a high cocoa content, say 70% or more. The flavonoids in dark chocolate also support nitric oxide production and overall vascular health. These aren't just about eating healthy. They're about actively providing your body with the building blocks it needs to keep those essential blood flow pathways open and clear. But it's not just about what you eat. It's also about how you move. You don't need to become a marathon runner or spend hours in the gym. Although more activity is always better, even moderate, consistent physical activity can dramatically improve endothelial function. That's the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels, and boost nitric oxide. Something as simple as a brisk daily walk, even just 30 minutes, can do wonders. Think about it: when you walk, your heart rate goes up slightly, your blood flows more vigorously, and this natural pressure helps to stimulate the production of nitric oxide. It's like giving your circulatory system a gentle, daily massage. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about physically improving the infrastructure of your body that directly supports erectile function. Many men find it hard to imagine that simple dietary changes and regular walks could have such a profound impact. especially when they've been led to believe that more drastic measures are the only answer. But the evidence is compelling. These fundamental habits are often the missing piece. The surprising secret that even some doctors are now focusing on as primary interventions. Beyond the obvious link of blood flow, let's talk about something that's becoming increasingly recognized as a silent player in overall health, including erectile function, your gut microbiome. Yes, the trillions of bacteria living in your intestines might seem far removed from the issue at hand. But the connection is profound, and something that has truly surprised the medical community in recent years. Your gut is often referred to as your second brain. And for good reason. It's not just about digestion. It's about inflammation, nutrient absorption, hormone regulation, and even your mood. When your gut flora is out of balance, meaning you have too many bad bacteria and not enough good ones, it can lead to chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your entire body. And chronic inflammation is a silent killer of healthy blood vessels. It damages the delicate lining of your arteries, making them less flexible and more prone to plaque buildup, which directly impedes that crucial blood flow we just talked about. Think of it like this: if your internal river system is constantly battling inflammation, it's never going to be as wide and free-flowing as it needs to be. So, how do we nurture a healthy gut? It starts with feeding the good bacteria and starving the bad ones. This means embracing a diet rich in diverse plant-based foods, which provide the fiber that acts as prebiotics, food for your beneficial gut microbes. Incorporate a wide variety of vegetables, fruits, legumes like beans and lentils, and whole grains. Don't be afraid to try new things. The more diversity in your plant intake, the more diverse and resilient your gut microbiome will be. Another powerful strategy is including probiotic-rich foods. These are foods that contain live, beneficial bacteria. Think about fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, a fermented milk drink, often available dairy-free, and plain, unsweetened yogurt with live cultures. Adding a small serving of these to your daily diet can introduce new populations of helpful bacteria that can help to crowd out the less desirable ones and reduce systemic inflammation. It's a gentle, consistent effort that builds over time, leading to significant benefits not just for your gut, but for your vascular health, and by extension, your erectile function. This gut vascular axis, as it's known, is a powerful example of how interconnected our bodies truly are, and how addressing one seemingly unrelated area can have cascading positive effects on another. It's a holistic approach that truly yields surprising and lasting results. Continuing this journey of surprising insights, let's turn our attention to something that, while widely acknowledged to affect our overall well-being, is often underestimated in its direct impact on erectile health: chronic stress and the state of your nervous system. We live in a world where stress has become almost a constant companion for many of us, a low hum in the background of our daily lives. But what does this relentless pressure do to your body? Especially when it comes to something as sensitive as erectile function. When you're under stress, your body activates its fight or flight response. This is an ancient, evolutionary mechanism designed to help you survive immediate danger. It floods your system with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. In this state, your body diverts blood flow away from non-essential functions, like digestion and, yes, sexual function, and towards your muscles and brain, preparing you to either run or fight. While useful in a true emergency, chronic activation of this response means your body is constantly in a state of alert, with blood vessels constricted, and the relaxation needed for an erection becomes incredibly difficult. It's like trying to get water to flow through a hose that's constantly being squeezed. The surprising part is just how much this mental and emotional state can physically impact blood flow and hormonal balance. Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, can interfere with testosterone production, which is crucial for libido and erectile strength. So, how do we shift out of this constant state of alarm and into a more relaxed, rest and digest mode, where blood can flow freely and hormones can find their balance? It's not about eliminating stress entirely, which is often impossible, but about managing your body's response to it. Simple practices like deep breathing can be remarkably powerful. Just a few minutes a day of slow, deep breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose, letting your belly expand, holding for a moment, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth, can signal your nervous system to calm down. Mindfulness, even if it's just being present in the moment while you drink your morning tea or take a walk, can help. Engaging in hobbies you enjoy, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones are all ways to lower stress hormones and promote relaxation. These aren't just feel-good activities. They are physiological interventions that directly influence your body's ability to achieve and maintain an erection. Many men are surprised to learn that improving their stress resilience can be just as impactful as any physical treatment, precisely because the mind and body are so deeply intertwined when it comes to intimate health. Building on that theme of holistic well-being, let's talk about another often overlooked cornerstone of health that has a profound, surprising impact on erectile function: sleep quality. You might think, what does sleep have to do with it? But the truth is, while you're catching your Z's, your body is incredibly busy repairing, regenerating, and regulating itself. And a big part of that regulation involves hormones, including testosterone, which plays a significant role in libido and erectile strength. Most of a man's daily testosterone production occurs during sleep. If you're consistently getting poor quality sleep, or not enough sleep, your testosterone levels can take a nosedive. It's like trying to run your car on fumes. Everything slows down, and essential functions simply don't perform optimally. Beyond testosterone, poor sleep also contributes to increased inflammation and stress hormones, creating a vicious cycle that further impairs blood vessel health and overall vitality. Linking back to those points we've already discussed, the surprising insight here is that sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's a critical period for physical and hormonal restoration that directly impacts your ability to perform sexually. So, how do you improve your sleep hygiene to leverage this surprising benefit? It's about creating a consistent, supportive environment for rest. Aim for a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends. This helps to regulate your body's natural circadian rhythm. Make your bedroom a sanctuary, dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, TVs for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light emitted can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that signals sleep. Limit caffeine and heavy meals late in the evening. And here's a small, surprising tip: try to get some natural light exposure early in the morning. This helps to set your internal clock for the day, signaling to your body when to be awake and when to wind down. It's truly amazing how a consistent commitment to better sleep can subtly, yet powerfully, rebalance your hormones and improve your body's overall functioning, leading to noticeable improvements in your erectile health. The impact of sleep on all facets of our well-being is something doctors are just beginning to fully appreciate. And it's a simple, free tool you have at your disposal every single night. Now, wrapping up our discussion of these profound, yet simple, habits that have surprised even medical professionals with their effectiveness, it's worth revisiting just how interconnected these areas truly are. We've explored the absolute necessity of robust blood flow, nurtured by the power of nitric oxide through foods like leafy greens and beets, and by consistent, moderate movement. We delved into the surprising role of a healthy gut microbiome, understanding how a balanced internal ecosystem can dramatically reduce systemic inflammation, protecting those vital blood vessels. Then, we shined a light on the silent but significant impact of chronic stress, showing how calming your nervous system through practices like deep breathing can literally relax your arteries and optimize hormone balance. And finally, we uncovered the deep connection between quality sleep and your body's ability to repair itself and produce essential hormones, particularly testosterone. The truly remarkable thing about these insights is that none of them require complex surgeries or pharmaceutical interventions with a host of side effects. Instead, they empower you, putting the control back in your hands. This isn't about a quick fix or a magic pill. It's about understanding your body's incredible capacity for healing and vitality when given the right conditions. Each of these habits, when embraced, doesn't just address erectile trouble. They are foundational pillars for overall health and well-being. Improving your blood flow benefits your heart and brain, not just your intimate life. Nurturing your gut reduces inflammation throughout your body, leading to more energy and better digestion. Managing stress improves your mood, mental clarity, and resilience. And prioritizing sleep makes you feel more vibrant, focused, and ready to face each day. Remember, small, consistent changes can accumulate into truly profound differences. You are not alone in facing these challenges, and you absolutely have the power to make significant, positive shifts in your life. It's about taking these surprising pieces of knowledge and applying them gently, consistently, and with patience. Your body wants to thrive, and by giving it the support it needs, you can reclaim your vitality, confidence, and that essential part of yourself that might have felt lost. You're embarking on a journey of profound self-care that will ripple out and positively impact every area of your life. I truly hope that exploring these often overlooked yet incredibly powerful insights has given you a new sense of hope and direction. If any of these points resonated with you, or if you've already experienced the benefits of some of these habits, I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your wisdom can be a source of encouragement for others. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us to continue bringing you more valuable information and surprising truths about living your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. And remember, the journey to a more vibrant, fulfilling life is always within reach. Live your best life at every age.